Hey guys, how we doing? All 13 of you, welcome. We had a little technical difficulties. Mason accidentally scheduled the start of the stream to being 30 minutes after, nor did he clarify what was which was the vertical stream or the horizontal streams. And if I click the wrong button, it messes everything all up. So we had to fix that on the back end. So that's why I'm a little bit late. But welcome, guys. I hope your trading day is going good. Obviously, we've been ripping all morning long. I'm not sure what to expect for the remainder of the day. We might just chop out. I don't know. If we just chop out, it might be a shorter stream. I might go live this evening again. We'll see. We'll see how we're feeling after that. I just got a workout in, so I'm a little exhausted. I traded this morning. I'm up a little over $700. This account is up $38 right now on a break-even trade. So, yeah. So how we doing, guys? Good. What's up, A Patriots? Anthony, Mason, Southpaw, Jeff, Donna, Almighty, Jack, Dom, Albu. How we doing, guys? What's up, Globex girl? Yeah, the RTH streams have not been near. Put it this way. We had 300 people watching last night at one point in time. And we have less than 20 people in here. Great day for you, Jack. Nice. Nice. Hopefully a lot of you guys caught the pump. I did not. The only trade that I caught, I was actually long from 850 right in through here. And I got trailed out on this pullback. So that's the only real trade that I caught today. Wish I would have held, but that's too deep of a pullback with that entry to allow it to come all the way back on me. We're coming up into all that. We're kind of just chopping around this stuff right now. So I'm going to wait to see if we just get like a quick grab above 26K and start to roll over and pull back. That's what I'm going to wait for. I'm not going to hop on a long up here. So if this thing just continues to grind higher, it might be no trades for me this afternoon. But yeah, it's just kind of been grinding higher. And this feels like old times, guys. 20 people. 20 people. Thank you for tuning in. Smash that thumbs up button if you could for me. It does help. Every little bit helps. If we get back below 960 and are holding below 960, I'm not opposed to trying the short from there. Albu. Yeah, zombie grind markets are like, unless you're holding a long position right now, and even then it's starting to get to that point where it looks like it could kind of either go sideways for a little bit or roll over and have some sort of retracement on the move. What's up, Atiragram? How are you? This is not ideal unless you're in a position from down here, you know? And even then it gets scary to hold that position because the moves, the pushes higher are not getting any larger, really. They're just kind of grinding out. So it's getting to that spot where it's a little more difficult to execute or to get a good entry. At least for me it is. I don't know about you guys. Maybe there's some EMA traders, scalpers that can throw on a bunch of trades in this, but I I am not. This is not ideal. You guys can kind of see there's interest up a little bit higher. There's still some blocks sitting a little bit higher. There's not a lot of interest to the downside except for in through here. Below 945 and down to 920. What's up, Rice? Caught a good short last night. No need to trade. Nice. Nice. You caught on that dump last night. What's up, Digital? What's up, Safa? Guys, we are going to do that Lucid giveaway. At 4 p.m., we're going to announce the winner. So if you haven't yet and you want to enter into that contest, go watch the last short that we put out on Saturday. And drop a comment and a like on that video. And that will be your entry into the tournament. Having some success trading silver, Jack? Yeah, you guys are wild on that silver grind. I feel like if I went and traded silver, I would get wrecked. I would get absolutely wrecked. Yeah, Abu, that's kind of what I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for that one good surge above 26K to grab some of this sitting above and to see if we get a reaction off of that. Harrison, you like the music? Yeah, it's just a playlist off of Epidemic Sounds. Yeah, Teargram, that's tough. It's tough living in the States. Like, a lot of the good moves do happen during London session. Without a doubt. Mason is jazzy music. Yeah, it's just, what is it? I think it's just Easy Listening Lounge is the name of the playlist on Epidemic Sound. Let's see. Yeah, Easy Listening Lounge. So if it's not easy listening, and all I have is the playlist on shuffle, so it just selects random tracks. I don't hear the music on my end, guys. So I have no idea what's playing. I'm sitting in a quiet room. Hey, what's up, Adam? Jay Styles? Miss K? How we doing? People slowly rolling in. Yeah, I hope you guys made money today. Like I said, I don't have any, like, brag-worthy days. I not today, at least. I'm up. Like I said, I'm up a little over $700. What if it? Yeah, I can't hear it, Harrison. I would have to put on the headphones. Otherwise, there would be major feedback through the mic. So I would have to put on the headphones and turn on the monitor. What's up, Sombrajo? How are ya? What's up, Disciplined Futures Trader? How are you? Yeah, guys, unfortunately, like hopping on a long up here, I think the move is up, but man, that's iffy. Coming into all these points, areas of interest right here. You got previous day's high. You've got point of control. You got Friday's point of control. You got all that stuff sitting that right there. Overnight highs from last night's open. Adam, little red on one account, little green on the other. Yeah, that's true. You can say break even. Nothing wrong with break even days. There's absolutely nothing wrong with break even days. Any day that you don't lose a bunch of money in the markets is a good day. I mean, obviously you're disappointed short at 26,000 full port. Now, I think we sweep it. I think we sweep above 26K, and then we'll be able to get somewhat of a decent read. Oh, Mondays are that day for you, Adam? Typically, it's Fridays for me. Fridays are not good trading days for me for some reason, historically. What's up, Mike Light? How are you? Wednesday's your best? Yeah, I've heard a few people say Wednesday's generally their best. Can I please tell ICT what I said? Might be when he's here. We're just kind of stair-stepping higher. Just retest previous high, retest previous highs. What's up, Maritime Trader? How are you? Yeah, I don't know what's sitting all the way up here. So it looks like we got some volume sitting in through here at 26,040-ish. But we got orders on the books all the way up into all-time highs, really. What's up, Phoenix? Apart from the run you didn't expect today. Like a physical run or the run in trading? All right, we got about 50 people in here now. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. I appreciate it. Every one of you makes a lot of difference during these RTH streams. Oh, NQ being this bullish at open? Yeah, I mean, we've seen it a lot lately, though, haven't we? It feels like those opens have been just pump and go a lot. And if you're not on that initial surge, which I hate trading the opening bell. Like, I'm not good at it because of the volatility. I always expect price to retrace quite a bit. If you're not on that first 5 minutes, you know, you're kind of left behind, right? It's hard to find a good entry. You really have to know your levels really well. So even I've had a difficult time. Like my pre-market trading plan today was 820. I kept wanting this retest back here, and we just never got it. Just never got it. So I guess that 850 entry was probably as good as I was going to get after sitting out the first 15 minutes, you know. Yeah, Maritimes. I feel you, bro. I feel you. I was in a similar spot to you. All right, I would like to see it push above 26K just to explore price up here, especially with this volume sitting just above. But man, if this thing just continues to slow grind higher, guys, it's going to be really difficult for me to hop on the longs up here. I mean, we've now completely retraced all that heavy selling from last night. It completely retraced it. Let's hear him go long with one micro. Even on a micro, I would rather reduce my risk by quite a bit. Hey, thanks for the sub, Kevin. Appreciate you. Yeah, Dom, it's so slow. It's so slow. Generally, when you get downside, you want to see at least a little violent reaction. Oh, it's 48 degrees there in Calgary? What is it here? It's 40 degrees Fahrenheit here. So it's actually warmer in Calgary than it is here. Mike Light. Yeah, Don, I mean, there probably is a lot of profit taking here, for sure. I mean, you have all this going on in this area. Not to mention psych level 26K. Let's see. What's ES doing right now? Oh, ES is just grinding all-time highs. Is that what that is? Yep. ES grinding all-time highs. Gold's finally pulled back a little bit. YM's approaching new all-time highs again. Man, YM's going to go up there and probably go for 50K today or tomorrow, maybe even overnight. Trending the 9 EMA Mystic. ES short area is around 7,030 to 7,040. What are we at? 7,015 right now. Yeah, we'll see if we can get that push up there. Like I said, that would probably be in line with somewhere up in here. Maybe a touch higher. Yeah, but I mean, it lines up with this volume too. So that's kind of what I'm seeing right now. But we're kind of reaching the top end of the profile that's put in for today as well. Top end of prior week's profile too. So we'll just need to see if we can get that push or if we're just going to roll over and fall back into this volume. This would probably be my target on any short side position. Be that like 880 volume spike there. I don't know that we're going to roll over and get this kind of sell off all the way back into the point of control here. Don't forget to use code WES in your nearest Walmart. Wait, what? Wait, Phoenix, do you have Walmarts in India? That's got to be an American thing, right? That's what I thought. I was about to say, that's got to be an America thing. Unique to America. Just served an unskippable AI girlfriend ad. The world is cooked. Yeah, YouTube's getting creative on these live streams with their ads. They'll even do the split screen where like you'll still see my live stream, but the only sound you can hear is an ad that's on the other side of the screen. They're getting creative. Yeah, Mystic Rick, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. I'm expecting the rollover at some point in some sort of retrace. The only thing that's like keeping me out of this is this volume sitting just above 26K on the NAS. And those orders have actually been there since last week. So I have a feeling that those are targets for some long positions. What's up, Chris? Cicero, you've never had an ad on a YouTube Live? Do you have YouTube Premium? Yeah, if you have YouTube Premium, you won't have to watch any ads, but yeah. Yeah, Mike Light. So my funded futures now has it's on their rapid plans. They are now a 90-10 split instead of an 80-20, so they're actually, you retain more of your profits with them. And it's 20% off with code WES. And it's retroactive as well. So if you have a rapid plan with my funded futures, that is now a 90-10 split on the payout. So that's the new rollout from my funded futures. And then here's those prices for you guys as well. So the 50Ks are $126, the 100Ks are $214, and the 150Ks are $278. with code WES. So that's the plan on my funded futures. Which I'm not sure. I thought they would be a little more competitive with their pricing because of Take Profit Trader, right? I thought they would be a little more like in line with the prices there, because they're a little bit pricier. Oh, Chris, I'm YouTube featured. I think it's featured for you. I don't know if it's actually like a YouTube featured. So I think it's user specific. With the consistency rule, Harlan, I'm not sure on rep. I'm not sure what they can, because they have so many different accounts, like so many different plans to choose from, and they're all a little bit different. So I think in the pro plan there isn't consistency at all, except for in the evaluation stage. Maybe. Mystic, I've never used Top 1. I've seen people get payouts from them, but I pretty much just stick to the ones that have never done people wrong. Or that I know, I've trust, traders that I know have traded with them before, gotten payouts consistently, never had any issues. So I haven't tried Top 1. Well, we're just kind of waiting, guys. Waiting for price to either jump up here for a short entry on the ride back down, probably targeting just below 900. Or waiting for it to get and hold back below 960, in my opinion. And then my target will still be the same. Harlan, in an eval, you hit the profit but made too much. Now you have to make more. Yeah, Phoenix, I'm not trading silver. I don't. Maybe if I had an evaluation or something going, I might. But not on a funded account. I feel like I would get wrecked. All right, we got about 80 people in here right now. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. It means a lot tuning in during RTH. Like I said, we're trying to change up the schedule, but man, it's very difficult in the beginning when you're changing up a schedule on YouTube because they don't know what to do. They're used to a certain time slot. You know, like I said, last night we had 300 people in the stream. We've got 80 people in here right now. All the big boys are streaming during the day too. So it's tough to break into that time slot. Yeah, Martin, the last thing I want to do is go on silver not knowing what I'm doing on a live stream. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of people listen to what I have to say, and everything that I would have to say on silver would just be nonsense. Right? All I could do is look at the chart and do some sort of brief technical analysis. Yeah, that's right, Globex girl. 100%. 80 good people, 80 loyal people, and it's like gold but way saltier. Yeah, you guys can have the silver trading. You can have it. It's all you. Yeah, Mike, like even Friday's stream, we were at the New York Open. Yeah, Trade X, that's kind of what I'm feeling too. I'm with you on this rollover. I'm with you on this rollover. What's up, Captain Price? I'm looking for some downside at this point. Even though I think we do get one more little push higher. Don't say that, I'm with you. Oh, it's a meme? Okay. Yeah, like Friday's stream was one of our worst as far as the YouTube analytics are concerned. Friday's stream was some of our worst numbers we put up in months. I mean, months. Oh, it's a Meet Kevin meme? Okay, I got you. Yeah, my meme game is weak. Extremely weak. So if you're referencing something like that, the chances of me not getting it are high. Let's hear, Graham. Maybe a 10:30 to 11 a.m. start. Yeah, I mean, we'll play around with it for a little bit. We're going to use the month of January to play around with the time slots and see what happens. The thing on YouTube is you have to be consistent, though, too. So we have to kind of give it its due diligence. And maybe what I had to do to kind of like bridge that gap and not have YouTube kill my channel entirely is I might have to just do double sessions. I might have to stream during Asia session and stream like for an hour or two during regular trading hours, you know? Maybe shorten the stream during regular trading hours and just do the normal Asia session stream. Because that's also another part of it is a lot of like our followers, a lot of this community is at work right now. Like a lot of them don't trade all day long like some of us do, you know? So we don't have, you know, that big overall community. But in order to start showing up at the top of recommendeds, you have to, you kind of got to have better numbers as well. Like we almost got 100 people in here right now, which is good for a regular trading hours session for my channel. But like I said, guys, we grinded for 8 months with 20 to 30 people in the streams during regular trading hours, and the channel just was not going anywhere. "23-hour live stream Sunday through Friday." Are you kidding me? Could you imagine? Yeah, Captain Phillips, it's weird. I don't fully understand how it all works either. I don't, you know, some people do fully understand how the YouTube algorithm works and how you start getting recommended. It was a shock when we started getting recommended even during Asia session because of how slow it was. Like the channel was alive for a good 8 months, 9 months prior to anything happening with it. Really. But I'm not good with like search engine optimization or anything like that. So I feel like we kind of got lucky. And like I said, you guys are a big reason why the channel had any success in the first place. You know, you guys showing up every night, hitting that thumbs up button, commenting on videos. Well, I have noticed that commenting on videos early is a big play in it. Magic math. Like it has a lot to do with it. We noticed it on that shorts feed. You know, that's kind of what we were doing with this last giveaway, was playing around with that a little bit to see, because yeah, nerd flavored. Yeah, we're trying to have it be organic growth too. I don't want to sit there and pay a company that's going to artificially inflate your numbers, you know? Because YouTube can see that on their back end. Like if you all of a sudden have this huge surge in subs out of nowhere without any like real big hitting piece of content, they'll know what's going on. You know, like if all of a sudden I jump from 6K to 12K subs without nothing new going on, without a good hitting piece of content, they're going to know what's going on, and they'll stop recommending your channel. Either that or kick you out of the YouTube partner program in its entirety. All right, are we going to sell off from here is the question. I would like to see one more push up. Bite my tongue, TradeX. Yelling and swearing is also essential. Yeah, ripping the vape, doing all that stuff. Breaking a monitor here and there. No, because I also want the community to be the right kind of people too, right? What's up, M. Brown? Today's been slow for me. I had an okay trade earlier that I made a little over $700 on. And then I had one trade on this account that was pretty much a break even. Like you can see, I'm up $38 on the session on this account. Oh, Chris, I have multiple accounts. I have multiple accounts that I trade. All right, buyers are trying to push this above, but we have sellers kind of holding it down as well. I really would just like to see one spike above 26K with a solid rejection there. Probably somewhere up in here. What's up, Savvy? How are you? Maybe on the new hour here in about 10 minutes, we might see that surge. Yeah, but as far as the channel is concerned, I think it's just going to be consistency. Like finding a good time slot during regular trading hours and possibly just having to go during Asia session, you know? Just to bridge that gap. Man, why is it every time I go live, this is what happens. Even during Asia session, I feel like this is what happens. Every single time I click that go live button. Yeah, Dom, it's just going to take a while. Like I said, I don't know if my channel will ever take off because I'm not yelling. I'm not breaking monitors. I'm not swearing at people. Yeah, Dom. I mean, Rocket Scooter Matt's doing a great job. He's doing a great job with his channel. I'm just not... Like, they like to be mixed up in all the drama of the trader space, right? Like, I prefer to not, right? I understand that doing collabs and stuff like that would be greatly beneficial. Just go for the juggler, New York Open. I'm just not interested in that. I kind of want my channel to be done my way, you know, and not have to conform. Because I'm not like some cocky, arrogant, I know everything type of trader, you know, because I don't. Or the actual gambling, yeah. Yeah, Miss K. I'm just not interested in that. That's a lot of stress in your life, right? And I don't think the rapid growth of the channel is worth it, in my opinion, for that. So I just prefer to do my own thing. We've got a nice community that we've built. We've been very lucky as far as trolling is concerned. You know, occasionally people will tune in and they'll be like, take a trade, let's talkie, trade. That's just not my style. It's just not my style. So, like, eventually, I just hope to attract similar people to that, you know? We're all in this together, guys. Like, I take losses all the same, you know? I have my tilt days still. I know what works for me as far as limiting the damage when I'm in those spots. And I'm able to have the discipline to do it, right? Like, that's... there's Trade X. But... That's why I'm profitable. It's not because I'm the world's greatest trader or that I know everything, right? The banter on switching to Sierra. Yeah, protocol. I mean, I like I said, I know what works for me, right? And that's all that I can tell you guys. Right? There's no one ultimate, despite what you hear on the internet, there's no one ultimate strategy that's going to make you profitable. And there's no one right way to trade, really, right? And really, it's just more about hanging out, too. Right? Trading's really lonely at times. You're sitting in a room by yourself a lot without many people to talk to. And you want people that are supportive, right? You want to surround yourself with positive mindset people. That's going to be the best way that you can learn. Yeah, exactly, Wonky. That's exactly right. I mean, there's only one ultimate strategy that makes you profitable, and that is boxes. Like the negativity is really draining, right? And it starts messing with your psychology a lot. Annan should appear. Oh, Martin, Annan showed up in last night's stream. He popped into last night's stream for a minute. We're still just waiting, guys. Still just waiting for that spike higher. This is typically where I would set an alert for like 26,030 and go do something else. All right. 85 people in here currently. Like I said, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with me. Make my afternoons enjoyable. Trade, actually still think it's going to roll over. I don't. So like, here's what I would be looking for my short entry. If we're not going to go higher, right? Like there's a chance that we might not. You're right. I'm not going to say that we're not, but I would almost need to see something like this, right? And price to hold below here for my short, back down into this volume area. You know, my stop would probably be up above 980. No, it's here, Graham. I just think your risk to reward is better on this downside trade right now than it's going to be to the top side. Yes, this might be a winning trade, right? Like, there's 50 points here that you could possibly catch if it is a long. But right now, we're back below 980. We're kind of like holding below 980 a little bit. There's 25,000 points in the opposite direction. Almost 26,000 points in the opposite direction, Martin. Almost 26,000. Just set your stop at 0 and come back next year at 0. Yeah. I mean, I guess, what if we do the math? At one point in time, I can't remember, it was like a $320,000 account. You could technically go long with one mini on NQ and at some point come out. Yeah, Sombrajo. I mean, that's one of the rules that I laid out is, and in our Discord too. And there's some slip ups, right? Is two topics of conversation that obviously we need to stay away from because they're just their opinions in a lot of cases. Is politics and religion, right? Everyone's entitled to their beliefs. Everyone's entitled to their views. But there's nothing more divisive than those two topics. So we try to steer clear of those topics. Obviously, it's it's inevitable that there's going to be, you know, events that happen around the world that bring up those topics. But if we can strictly relate them to how they're going to affect the markets, I'm okay with it. Once the opinions and personal views start to come out, that's when there's a little bit of an issue. Because it's just divisive. Certain people don't feel that way, you know. We're a trading community. We're a trading community. We're in the markets trying to make money. Yeah, it's here, Graham. Yeah, it's something like that, like 32K account with 1 micro. I think you could place a long position and at some point get out with a profit for sure. All right, we're finally rolling over here. Let's see if we can get back below 960. Retest 960 after a little downside. Like the stream, it's a threat. Thanks, Phoenix. Appreciate you. Guitar guy, no, I stay away from Apex. Let's go to the overnight lows. That would be a fantastic move. All right, we barely swept those previous swing high there. Yeah, Tyler, it's definitely just grind higher. I can see, like I said, I can see a pullback into like 880. This high volume spike here. I mean, even this profile today looks kind of funny from the session. Yeah, guitar guy, and you never know if you're going to get your payout is my problem. Like, I've literally seen them create rules to deny payouts at a certain point in time. Not that they've done it recently, but I've seen it happen in my time. Yeah, Martin, the double distribution is kind of not ideal. Good morning. What's up, Red? Red, are you at work right now? Congrats on the banger trade on the personal this morning, by the way. $8.30 to 5. Yeah, that had to feel good, Red. That had to feel good. A 100%er? That had to feel really good. Yeah, Red, it happens fast, brother. Like I said, just stay patient. I know it feels like nothing right now. Today had to feel like something. Right? Today definitely had to feel like something. But it happens faster than you think. So just stay patient, and before you know it, you'll be at 5 micros, and then you'll be at a mini. The biggest transition that you're gonna have, Red, and on that personal account is going from micros to that mini, right? Like that's going to be, that's the biggest leap that you're going to make. But don't rush it. Come on, let's get it. Let's get a nice little push below 960 there, below the overnight highs. Let's get a retest of those overnight highs, and then I will look for a short position. Taking your time going Marvin Gaye that account. Yeah, Red. There's no sense in rushing it, right? Like there's zero sense. The market punishes that a lot of the times. It's very rare when the YOLOers get rewarded, right? Very rare. Later, Phoenix. Yeah, guys, Red actually, I reached out to Red this weekend. I didn't know how to title the last shorts feed, and Red actually gave me the title for that last shorts feed, so we rolled with it. And Red, that's the highest performing short that we've had. By the way. Yeah, TradeX, that's kind of what I'm looking for. I'm kind of looking for the reclaim back below 960 and those overnight highs sitting there. And then a retest. One more attempt out of the buyers. Maybe put in a wick above 960 and then a hard, aggressive sellers to step in and slam it back down. And then I'll give it a shot. Yeah, Red, it's close to 4K views, I think, which is our highest performing short. So, I mean, that's great. Yeah, I know nothing about the SEO side of this at all, Red. You definitely know more than I do. I know that's what you do for a living, but I know nothing about it. We don't know how to title anything or put keywords in descriptions or any of that stuff. MP, what is my play for tonight to tomorrow? I'm actually looking for price to pull back. But there's still that volume sitting above. So surprise 2600 plus 2612. MP, I would at least like to see a pullback into this area one more time. That's going to be the next move that I'm looking for. Standard issue YouTube title. I wasn't profitable until I learned this one trick. You think the move up into 120? Could. It definitely could. I don't know what's going to happen, though. I have no idea. I mean, ES is at all-time highs. Looks like buyers really held that overnight high. Yeah, that's true. If it's closing 970, you're right. It technically can't go 920. Albu, I have zero interest in taking part in any trading competition, right? It's not good for the psychology. It's not good at all. TradeX, we actually opened right here yesterday. Sunday opens right here. Remember, futures markets go from Sunday 6 p.m. Eastern Standard until 4 p.m. Eastern Standard the following day. So this is technically overnight high. Happened right on the open. Just to give you a heads up. Yeah, Red, I mean, yeah, it's overall we're bullish, right? Like there's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. You took a trade off of, that 820 level today? Nice. How about an MMA competition for day traders? Oh, geez. Wait, TradeX, you think 960 is Friday's overnight? This is the opening candle from last night, right here. So it tapped 960. You were okay. You had me worried. You had me worried there for a second, TradeX. I'm not gonna lie, I started questioning myself. All right, let's give the long a shot. I mean, we held overnight high. Let's get a trade in. Oh shoot, I meant to place this with micros and not minis. No, Naz. What? You trade, Wes? All right, well, I'm kind of stuck here if we don't get the push. I'm going to go break even really quick because I did not want to put on a mini up here. Not up here, I don't. So I'm going to give this no room to breathe. Let's target like 26,020. Rather it just surge at this point and get aggressive to the top side. All right, short. Shorting is more fun anyway. All right, there we go. We got the push. I'm going to go break even just because I'm on minis and meant to be on micros. There we go. Let's see if we can get that flick above 26K. Yeah, really. I mean, you got all this interest really all the way up to 26.1, to tell you the truth. 26,080. You got blocks sitting in there. TM, finally. Guitar guy, you traded 10 minis? Oh, no. We get above 26K, I'll go to lock something in. In fact, let's go ahead and make sure that we do lock something in here. I'll go right below yesterday's value area high so that at least we made a little something on this trade. If it does decide to pull back, you like Captain Price, you like the short at 97? Yeah, I mean there's definitely some orders sitting there. We'll see what happens. We'll see if buyers get aggressive and push through, or if it rolls over off that. Just roll over. Nobody wants this anymore. Yeah, ES looks like it wants at least probably, I don't know, 7,020, 7,025. Oh man, this is so slow. It's so slow. What's up, Mason? How are you? How are you? Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's so slow. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon, guys. I appreciate you. Smash that thumbs up button for me if you haven't yet. It really does help the channel out. Come on, Naz. Just flick up there. Can only go your way or the highway. I mean, shoot, you guys can see the orders resting on the book sitting up here a lot higher. So I'm just kind of, my take profit's at the bottom of that just in case right now. The bottom end of that. But it could, I mean, we could definitely push up. Definitely have the break and retest here at overnight highs. Mason, this is a funded account. This is a funded account on Lucid. Yeah, Mason, Lucid's great. Lucid's great. I would say if you guys haven't tried out Lucid yet, that would be the one that I would give a shot next. For sure. What's up, Casalisk? How are you? I'm going to go ahead and pull my stop up at this point. Let's lock something in. Let's not let this come all the way back. I'm going to go right below 90. I'd rather see it just surge through 26K. If it wants to roll over and come back, we can always re-enter with micros. All right, there we go. So we've locked in $200 at least right now. The trade has gone as high as $400 in profit. I didn't really mean to take a mini. I meant to take a micro position. So we'll take it. Yeah, Mason, I meant to take a micro, but I accidentally clicked on a mini. Just because I do expect some sort of rollover at some point. We'll have to watch the opening of this next 30-minute candle here and how this 30 minutes closes. Got about a minute till that happens. So hopefully it just hangs here at 26K for the next minute or so, and then see if we get that rip through, that follow through on this next 30-minute candle. But I'm really not interested on the rollover after just a quick sweep of this previous high. I'd rather it just to surge higher. All right, new 30-minute opening up right now. All right, I'm starting to see a lot of selling pressure here at 26K. If we don't get that push soon, at least up to like 26,010, I'm probably going to start trailing this even tighter rather than giving a lot back. Yeah, I don't want this candle going red at all anymore. Stops at 95. We locked in just shy of $300. That's you moving the market digital? Nice. Nice. Sovereignty, did you win? You always win, Sovereignty. Always a winner. Let's go, buyers. Push up to 20. There we go. There's the follow through that we were waiting for. There's the follow through. Hey, what's going on here? What's going on here? That was such a good surge just to have it fall back. Couldn't even get my stop in. Siege is long. You win today. Yeah, I mean, this is a $400 trade no matter what happens at this point. So full target would be $800 trade, about just shy. What's up, Chicken Trader? Yeah, we're trying out some RTH streams right now. I meant to take that mini. No, I meant to take a micro. I meant to take a micro. But I forgot to click over on the tab for micros. And accidentally placed it on the mini. Because all my drawings and everything that I use is on my mini chart. Miss K, you thought his name was Chicken Tenders? All right, need this 5 minute to close strong. We got a minute till the 5 minute closure. I want this to remain bullish, not put in a big wick at the top side. No, because there's all this volume sitting here that we could roll over. Really, I should extend it. Well, let's go up to where I think price could spike up to. And I'll just trail appropriately. As we fill these orders up here, I'll start trailing close to price. All right, just close up here, NQ. Just close up here. Perfect. Now one more push. One more push up to 20, and then I'll pull my stop up. Yeah, Trev. I mean, we've all had those days where you're just not seeing the market clearly. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see at all. Yeah, Trev, we all have those days where you're just not seeing it. It's really hard for me on days like today, right? Where, for instance, where you open up and it's just an instant rip. Some people are really good at trading those kinds of days. For me, it's tough. For me, those kind of days are hard. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pull my stop up at this point and lock in a little more. Because we're starting to come into those blocks to the top side. So any kind of retracement here whatsoever, I'll be out of this trade. So now we've locked in $500 at the bare minimum. Hey, what's up, son of Wall Street? How are you? Stakes on Wes. Kind of just letting it do its thing at this point. Just letting it do its thing. Probably get taken out here. Probably get stopped out. But that's okay. What's up, Casper? How are you? All right, stopped out. Made 500, a little over 500 on that trade right there. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. I still think we're probably going to come up and fill some of this volume that's resting in this area. Casper, I'm doing good, brother. I'm doing good. Hopefully, Detroit life is treating you well. Dom, you basically got the break and retest of a level with the hold and a reclaim back above 980 with interest higher, right? You can kind of see when we were down there around 960, aggressive buyers were stepping in, targets to the top side, big blocks higher. If you want to use a flag pattern, I guess technically you got one of these. I guess this would probably be the flag on that. Another palm shorts clip incoming. Yeah, Mason's probably pretty happy. Mock is probably pretty happy right now. But yeah, you've got the break and retest of a level, an area of interest. You had a lot of stuff sitting around up here near the highs. You had prior day's value area high. You had yesterday's point of control. You had the overnight highs, which held to the top side. Lots of confluence for a continuation play to the top side. You got a break and retest. So there were a lot of things that lined up to get into that trade. What's up, R-Dub? How are you? How's Miami treating you? Yeah, it's just we've just been stair-stepping higher all day. Might have trailed even a little bit too tight on that, but I mean, just stair-step. After that initial surge, it's just been bounce, bounce, retest previous high, retest previous high. Casper, Brittany is... Yeah, R-Dub. So R-Dub, I meant to enter that trade with micros, accidentally entered with a mini. Because my plan was to add, but that went by the wayside as soon as I realized I had entered with a mini. Casper, Brittany's back trading with you? Oh, you got the wife back. Congratulations on the wedding, by the way, Casper. I don't know if I haven't reached out to you since that all happened, but congratulations. Poll, I normally play like 3 starting out. 3 micros. 2 to 3 micros. Patrick. I see you. Sorry, I see you over there on the shorts feed. You asked what company is this? I trade with Lucid. I trade with My Funded Futures, and I trade with Take Profit Trader. Those are the 3 prop firms that I trade with. Still got those blocks higher, guys. I'm not going to re-enter here. I'm in the middle of this. So I'm probably done trading for the day, to be fair. Albert West trades only with Goldman Sachs and Citadel. Oh, okay. All right. Sure. Hey, later, Mike Light. Yeah, Casper, if Brittany's sitting right beside you, tell her I say congratulations and I hope she's doing well. Happy, healthy, all the things, in love. Golly, this is a grind. Just grinding. What's gold doing right now? Gold's kind of chopping a little bit. I tell you what, guys. If you're trading the metals, I think the Asia session is the time to trade the metals. She's right next to you, Casper? Oh, okay. Hi, Brittany. Design market is dumb and shameless. Shameless market. Yeah, we'll see what happens up there around 26,030, 26,050. We could have one of those power hour reversals. Not that we're going to eat up all of today's gains, but, man. Going to be hard to short this. $26K. Is there any other way to describe it other than Shayla? Yeah, Marzena, if you're a metals trader, the Asia session is definitely when to trade it. There are some big moves on the metals during the Asia session. Yeah, Wonky, you're not going to find, like, Forex has kind of been, you know, here in the U.S., they've put a lot of regulations on trading Forex. I don't even know if you still can, to be fair. I'm pretty sure you can, but there's definitely some loopholes. So that's honestly why I think you're seeing a lot more volume being traded on the overnight. And why you're seeing the movement that you are. All right, I'm happy with where I put my stop, guys. We had another couple ticks higher on this move, but it's really starting to chop out a little bit. I do still think we go higher, but I just don't know if we want to come back and retest that 980 area before we make the move, if we make that move. And with power hour approaching here in about 10 minutes, I'm fine with locking in the $500 on this account for the day. That puts me at right around $1,200 total for the day today on 2 funded accounts. So I'm satisfied with that. A $1,200 day is great for me, right? That's about where I hit on my average. So I'm content with that. What's up, Pedro? What's the new times again? Okay, so currently, right now, and they're up for change. We're doing Sunday evenings, still at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Mondays, 1 to 3 p.m. So stream will probably end here in about 10 minutes. Wednesdays is 1 to 3 p.m. And then Fridays, we're doing the New York Open. So 9:30 a.m. or 9:25 a.m. I'll go live a little bit before the New York Open. But that's the schedule currently, but it might change. Yeah, depending upon how the numbers look, we might have to do some double sessions here and there, do Asia sessions still as well. So just stay tuned. We'll keep you guys updated though, if there's any schedule changes. I promise. I'm not just gonna have surprise streams here and there. You'll know when I'm going live. I kind of want it to be set so that you guys can catch the streams when they're happening. All right, guys. I'm probably going to end the stream there today. The price is getting pretty slow here. We got power hour coming up. There's blocks to the top side that I would be interested in looking for some sort of reaction up here at this 26,030 to 26,050 area. If this just surges right through that volume and holds above 26,050, I would say look for the longs up into 100. Up into this area. If you start to see that rollover, you could have a power hour retracement with some profit taking. Guys, if you're continuing to trade this, trade safe, stay patient, and I will see you all on Wednesday afternoon at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Enjoy the rest of your day and lock in those profits. Peace.